Good morning, Year 4. This is your first literacy lesson for the week, and we're going to just recap on a spelling rule. So, we're going to have a look at some of these words. So I'm going to read them aloud to you. So we have got city, scent, science, celery, sitting. And I just want you to have a think for a moment about what you notice about these words. City, scent, science, celery, sitting. What do you notice about these words? Okay, so you should have noticed that all of those words have the soft C sound. What about these ones? What do these words have in common? Muscle, scissors, scenery, discipline, fascinate. I've given you a little clue. Okay, you should be able to see that the soft C sound is being made with two letters, S and C. Okay, so your task today is using your table. I want you to copy the words correctly, deciding which spellings have a silent C. Okay, because if we just go back to this one, we can't hear the C, can we? So if I get rid of this, muscle, you cannot hear the C sound. Muscle. We don't say skizzers, we say scissors. Scenery. Discipline. Fascinate. So you are going to have a go. Let's just do one together. I'm going to do one in each column. So I can see that seen has a silent C. I don't say skeen, I say seen. So words with a silent C, I'm going to copy correctly, seen. Words without a silent C, so where the C is pronounced. I am going to use scorch. Okay, because I can hear my C this time. So you are going to pause the video now and complete. And if you want to challenge yourself, see if you can think of any more of your own to add into your table. Okay, so for our literacy, first of all, we are going to make a prediction. So I want you to have a look at these pictures and I want you to predict what you think the video is going to be about. So I still want you to be able to show off all of what you have learned in Year 4. So I'm going to do an example. So I'm going to say, I predict that the video will involve a smart man and a pigeon. Now, I'm just going to go back and explain why I think it's going to be a smart man, because I can see that he's in a suit. I'm not sure what job he does, but I know that he's smart. And there's a pigeon here. And here there's a bagel. So I think there's going to be some food involved. I am certain that the pigeon will be attracted to the man because he is holding a bagel. So again here I have used a conjunction because, let me have a look at the pictures again. Where do I think it's going to be set, or what do I think the weather is going to be? Oh, have a look at the man here. What's happening to him? It looks like he's far off the ground. So I'm going to say, towards the end of the video, I think that we will see the man up in the air and the pigeon will no longer be hungry. Okay, so just a short prediction like that, a few sentences. It definitely needs to include a conjunction and it needs to use explanation, so explain why you think those things. So I use an inference skill, so I am inferring that the man is smart because he is wearing a suit. You might want to predict what his job is. So pause the video now and complete your prediction. Okay, so you are now going to go onto the link which is in your home learning booklet, or you can follow the one which is on the screen now on Literacy Shed, and you are going to watch Pigeon Impossible. Once you have watched the video, I want you to come back so we can discuss some questions. Okay, so you might need to watch the video again as a little reminder, but you are going to answer the following questions now. So, number 1 says, how do you think Agent Walter Beckett felt when he first noticed that something peculiar was happening to his briefcase? Number 2, what do you think Agent Walter Beckett's job is? How do you know? Number 3, when the agent pulled off part of his bagel and threw it away from the bird, what do you think he was trying to do? Number 4, whilst the pigeon was inside the briefcase, what do you think the agent was doing? Number 5, why did people begin to scream in the video? Number 6, the pigeon began to cause chaos. How do you know? You need to think carefully there about what the word chaos might mean. Number 7, what did the spy use to attract the pigeon? Number 8, when the pigeon eventually opened the briefcase, how do you think the agent felt? Number 9, what happened when the big red button was pressed? So you're going to pause the video now and you're going to answer those questions. You might want to rewatch the video, and I want you to be using lots of explanation. Again, you're going to have to use lots of inference skills there, okay, and lots of predictions. So, for example, when the pigeon eventually opened the briefcase, how do you think the agent felt? You might say relieved, but I want to know why. Why do you think he was relieved? How do you know that he was panicking? So pause the video and answer the questions now. Okay, your last activity is you are going to summarise now what has happened in the video. So remember, when we talk about summarising, you are recalling and retelling the main events of what has happened in either a text, a video, a sound clip. So we just want the key things, and it's in chronological order. So we want the first thing that happened, the next thing that happened, to finally reach to the last thing that happened. Now you can use images, you can make a comic strip if you would prefer, you can use some speech, you can just write if you would prefer to write. You can do it however you want, but I want to see that you are able to summarise what has happened. And again, if you need to watch the video again, you can.